Hey up everyone, I hope you're all doing alright. It feels like ages since I've done a voiceover, so it feels nice to be able to chat with you and have a bit of a catch up. But before I get into that, I'm just going to go over this build. Oh, actually, before I forget, I've only gone and changed my name, haven't I? So Sims Hutch was always temporary because I couldn't think about when setting my channel up, and I didn't want that to be like the excuse as to why I didn't start, because I'd already put it off for so long, like starting a channel and everything. And it was just sort of something off the top of my head, something relating to my actual name, and something to do with Sims. So that's where it kind of came from. Also, by the way, if you can tell that my voice sounds a bit different to how it usually does, and it sounds like raspy and it's like breaking a lot, or if it sounds like more nasally, I've just got a bit of a cold, so that's why. But yeah, like I said, I've been putting off, or I don't know if I said it, but I have been putting off changing it for a while just because I'm not right keen on change, and I just thought, right, I'm just going to do it. So I did. So I've changed my name on everything. My channel name, I've changed it on Pinterest, on the gallery, and on Instagram. And I think I changed it on Twitch as well. I'm not actually on Twitch, I'm just like a viewer, but I've changed it on there as well. It was actually my friend Nye that actually inspired me to go for it. Just because I was saying to him, like, I'm a bit scared and apprehensive about it. And he basically was just like, just go for it. So I did. So thanks, Nye, for being encouraging. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to build an A-frame house. I wasn't sure what sort of style to go for, but I knew I wanted it to be in like a wooded area and have lots of landscaping, but I didn't want a typical like cabin type house, if you know what I mean, like a wooden cabin. But I also didn't want to build something modern, so I ended up just making whatever this is. I'm not even sure what style it would be. I looked at about 40 odd reference images for A-frame houses and nothing was inspiring me, so I just kind of winged it. But yeah, I ended up making this home for a Candlemaker, as I used eco lifestyle. I also used seasons and romantic garden stuff, and I built this house on a 30 by 20 lot in Windenburg. I were going to use Get Together initially, which is why I built it in Windenburg, but also I had this particular lot in mind. I think it's called Rustic Residence. It just has really nice lighting and like the trees in the background and stuff. I just really like it. I also made a sim for this house if you'd be interested in downloading her. I'll put her on the gallery as well. She's just wearing stuff from Eco Lifestyle, but basically she's a candlemaker and she lives alone, but she has that aspiration where they want to find a soulmate. I can't remember what it's called. Is it Hopeless Romantic, or is that something I'm dreaming up, or something I've got from Sims 3. Either way, she wants to find a soulmate, so that's kind of like her next goal. I figured that she spent so much time making and selling candles and like doing that side of things that she's not had much time to date and to find a sim to like settle down with. She's also really into fitness, so maybe she could meet someone at the gym or while she's out on a run or something like that. So yeah, that's her little backstory. So how are you all then? How have you been getting on the past week? I said in my last video, the one that had a voiceover, not the last one, it was the base game detached home that I did, that I'd be doing 2 videos during that week that didn't have a voiceover, so it'd be like a week before we'd chat. Well, that didn't really go to plan. So the video that I posted on Monday, I think it was Monday, the stop motion one that I did, that actually took me so long to make. Not the house, just the video. The house was pretty straightforward and I did enjoy making it, but doing the stop motion videos, oh my god, it just, I don't even know what it was. I think it was just, with it being a new thing that I've not really done before, and just like the planning and something that I'm not really used to, I think that's why it took so long, and I think I didn't really anticipate that it would take as long as it did. I think I thought it would be quicker because like the editing should have been quicker, but because I weren't used to that sort of editing process, that actually took me longer than it usually does. And I've actually done stop motion videos before, like I've got a few shorts on my channel of stop motion builds. They're just like room builds though, so they're not as like complicated as like a full house build. And yeah, I started that stop motion house, the modern one. I started it on like Friday, and I think I finished it by Friday night. I just had like one room to do, and yeah, I thought I'll spend Saturday like editing and I could post it for like Saturday evening, Sunday at the latest, and yeah, I had no chance. So that video was intended to be uploaded like at the weekend, but I just couldn't get it done. I had a lot of trouble like planning the video out, basically like planning in which order I would delete stuff to take screenshots, if that makes sense. So for my speed builds, what I do is I'll like plan the build out in my head. I might experiment with the shape of it, do a shell, and then I might like take a picture of like the floor plan and stuff, and then I'll delete it all, and then I'll actually build it and record it. And then basically I'll like build it, furnish it, all that sort of stuff, landscape it, then edit the footage down, and then once it's finished I'll play test it, make any adjustments that I need to, take screenshots, then I'll edit the footage, add the screenshots, which are usually like a mix between like videos and images, and then I'll just like do the voiceover, edit that down, and that's about it. But with like, which sounds like a lot if you list it like that, but it's fairly straightforward. Whereas with the stop motion video, that was all out of order, so I did the build first without recording anything. I just did the build, then I had to figure out like what I wanted to appear on screen first, like how I would do it, and you basically do it backwards, and that's just not what I'm used to. So yeah, I had a bit of trouble with it, but I got there in the end, and I was pretty happy with how the build turned out and how the video turned out. I were a bit like apprehensive to post it for some reason. I think I just got a little bit in my own head about it. I thought that people would be a bit like, I don't know, like, what's this then? Like, you don't normally post these sort of videos. Where's the speed build? Like, I don't know. I think I just assumed that people just won't like it, but you know, it did all right. The video did well, and there were a lot of positive feedback on it. So yeah, my friend actually said it was their favourite video that I've done, and I think that's probably because I spend most of my day talking like absolute bollocks to them. In fact, the other day I sent like an hour-long voice note. My partner's just said like, I just said, oh, I'm going to go and record, and my partner was like, oh yeah, your voice and all that, probably because you sent an hour-long voice note. And I'm like, I don't think it is, but it could be, you never know. Don't normally talk for an hour straight, but anyway, I did want to talk about the new pack refresh as well. I can't remember if I mentioned it in a previous video. I think I did. But what do you all think to the new Spa Day refresh update, whatever it's called? I've not fully explored it yet. I've put some nails on a couple of Sims, but I've not really like played with the new aspirations or anything else. But I wanted to know like what packs that you want to see updated, because I'm thinking of making like a video about like the packs that I want to see updated and refreshed and whatever. I've just gone on about like how I struggle with like doing something new and like changing my routine and stuff, and I'm already thinking of ways to change it again and make the type of video that I've not done before. But yeah, anyway, what packs do you want to see get a refresh, and what would you actually want to see in them? So say if the Sims team said that they were going to refresh like Parenthood, what would you like to see changed or added or whatever? This is actually my second time trying to record this voiceover because my voice has just like broken so many times, and the first time I like lost track of where I walk, I had to stop and like have a drink of water, and then I've just done it now where I've had to like have a drink of water to try and like make my throat less croaky and sound like I'm going through puberty or something. So I think I'm probably gonna wrap up the voiceover pretty soon because I'm not sure how long my voice can make it through. You can probably tell like I can hear it as I'm talking, and it's probably driving me mad, but I said that I'd do a voiceover, so I want to do one. I've also been thinking about potentially doing a let's play on my channel. I've mentioned it before, but it was just like a sort of off the cuff idea for the future. Not really like a set in stone. Set in stone, is that the term for when something's like decided? Either way, it wasn't like a finalised idea or anything. It was just something I were, you know, talking about. But I've just recently got a PC and I've not actually set it up yet because I've been thinking about moving my room around and potentially getting a new desk. But I thought I'd start brainstorming ideas, and I wanted to see if anyone had anything in mind. So if you watch Let's Plays, what sort of thing do you like? Do you like gameplay? Do you like gameplay? Obviously, because it's a Let's Play. Do you like family gameplay, or do you like challenges? Do you like stuff more with like young adults only and like not kids and families and stuff? Any thoughts, please let me know in the comments. And I've also thought about installing The Sims 2, so would any of you be interested in that sort of gameplay? I'm thinking of just playing through the story of Pleasant View and then just doing what I used to do all the time as a kid. I have my own outcome for Pleasant View that I used to always do over and over, and yeah, I think it'd be fun to revisit that. I'll probably just do it in my own time anyway, so if no one wants to see any videos about that, that's fine. I'll probably just do it anyway, but I figured if there's people that are interested in it, I might as well mention it. So yeah, let me know that as well. So yeah, like I said, I think I am going to have to wrap up the voiceover here, just because I don't think my voice is going to make it much longer. There's only a few minutes left before the screenshots, so there's not that long to go. I'm surprised that I've managed to make it this far without like my voice completely dying. But yeah, if you made it this far, comment what your favourite song is. My favourite song is Fool's Gold by the Stone Roses. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this build and this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave me a like, I really appreciate it. And if you want to download this build, don't forget that my gallery ID has changed. It's now HutchPlays. It's all one word, same as my channel. And my Instagram has changed as well. So if you follow me on there, you'll probably have already seen it because I already mentioned it on there. But if you want to follow me on there, the link to my Instagram is in the description, as well as my Pinterest. And yeah, I hope that you all have a good weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye.